What's up, everybody? In this video, we're going to be breaking down a $50 million per year Shopify store, and we're going to be learning not only how they're advertising their products, how they've grown their business, but we're also going to try to find some flaws within it and just break down the strategy and apply it to someone that is either just getting started with Shopify or their online business, or someone who's trying to grow their online business maybe to the 7-figure level or even the 8-figure level. So let's get right into it. The store I'm talking about is called drop.com. Super clean name, by the way. And it's a gaming brand, specifically mechanical keyboards and headphones. But they do make some other products. However, this is the main meat and potatoes of their products. Now, if we take a look at their traffic distribution, we can see that this is only going up. And as you see, in November of 2022, they got 2.5 million visitors. That is an insane amount of visitors. And at this average order value, I am 100% sure that adds up to at least 4 million or even 5 million a month, which would make sense. Similar Web estimates this business at $25 to $50 million in annual revenue. And I'm sure it's accurate. But here's something we got to point out, guys. This was founded in 2012, so exactly 10 years ago, a decade. I saw on TikTok this billionaire talking about how Coca-Cola told him that it takes 8 years to truly build a brand in this country. This is a great example of that. This brand is popping off now after 10 years of building their business and perfecting their systems, perfecting their products, growing their community. And this is really what should be all of our goals, to be honest with you, is to just be able to stick to something for long enough to make it come to fruition to its fullest extent. Now, one thing that's really cool is that they have a community tab on their store. I think this is a very brilliant idea nowadays because a lot of people want to join communities. I mean, let's be honest, it's harder to meet people than ever before in real life, but it's easier to meet people online than ever before. So a great thing that you can do for your community is make the community accessible, right? That way people can actually join, interact with each other, make friends. I mean, how cool would it be if two people became best friends off of meeting in your brand's community? Like, that is so special. And that's something that a lot of people are not really thinking about, is those real connections through your brand. So here's one of their best-selling products, for example. It is a mechanical keyboard for desktop. It looks pretty clean. The Shopify landing page is not too complicated. It's actually super simple. And they have the reviews right away at the top. That's something new. I don't really see people doing that too much. As you see, they got a sticky add to cart button. This is a great feature to add to your Shopify stores. And if you're not on Shopify yet, I definitely suggest that you switch over from whatever you're on right now. Shopify is definitely the best platform to build an e-commerce business on, and really any kind of business on, in my opinion. And luckily for you, I got a special deal with Shopify where you can start your store for free with the link in the description. It's pretty awesome, so make sure you use that. But as you see, this is like a lot of information on this landing page. So they know exactly who they're targeting, which is computer geeks, right? People who are super passionate about their keyboards, about their setups, and stuff like that. So that's really what differentiates them from the competition. Now, if we break down their social media, we can see that they're doing quite well. They're posting very aesthetic shots of the products. This is one of the things that I love about gaming brands, especially keyboard brands, to be honest, is that you can get some really aesthetically pleasing shots for it. So that's one of the criteria if you are just starting a Shopify brand. I would say try to find products that you know you can make really awesome content around, because any brand nowadays really needs a content strategy. At my company, Akemi, we're a creative agency and we work with 7-figure and 8-figure brands. So I can tell you from experience that simply having a content strategy and community strategy increases your return on ad spend significantly. Like, it makes much more of a difference than you would ever expect. And that's why I emphasize it so much in my videos. I mean, it's what helps grow my business. It's what helps some of the businesses that we work with grow. So I really want to emphasize that for you guys so that you too can grow your business. And as you see, they're making tons of different content for Reels, short form content. This is very smart. And something I find with these gaming brands is that they're kind of ahead of the game. So a lot of these brands have always been big on Twitter for some reason, which now that Elon took over Twitter is becoming a much better opportunity than ever before. to start growing a community on Twitter. Now, this brand does run a pretty significant amount of Facebook ads and Instagram ads, but here is the biggest flaw that I see with this brand. These ads are not very compelling. They have so much incredible content that they could be using to effectively run ads and get a really high return on ad spend, but they're not doing it. I don't know who's running their ads, but they're definitely not doing the best job here, and that could easily be improved. Now, one thing that's also interesting is they have a Reddit. So another thing I would add to this brand if I was working with them is I would help them create a Discord server. So if you already have a Reddit page, you may as well create a Discord and just hire a Discord moderator to run it. But that's okay. I still think the biggest thing that they could improve right away is just testing better ad creatives and running TikTok, running Google. I'm sure that they are running Google ads. Let me see. If we go to the bottom here, we can see that, yeah, they are ranking for a lot of keywords, and they are running some paid keywords. So they're doing a bit of Google ads. Very interesting brand, to say the least. I love breaking down brands like this because it really shows me the potential that a brand can have when extrapolated over the long run, especially when you create a business around a trend that is growing. And once I realized that, I decided, you know what? All this research that goes into the clients that we work with, into the content that I make, I really want to start publishing that research and making it accessible for people so that you can basically get all the puzzle pieces to creating a really fast growing business in one place. So popular trends, popular products, popular websites, and ideas. And we're basically putting all that research together in a nice, neat format and creating a product out of it. It's called the Akemi Research Lab. So you should definitely sign up for that. It will be launching in 2023. And I definitely think it'll be one of the best assets for any business owner out there. I'm definitely going to be using this every single day, so I can't wait until it's even more built out. I'll leave a link for that in the description. And of course, make sure you use that Shopify link if you haven't even started your store yet. Even just starting your store already puts you ahead of 95% of people out there, because most people will not even attempt to create a business. But personally, I think it's fun. I think you need to view it more like a video game. That's why I like reviewing these gaming brands, because I think they just look more like a video game. And I truly believe business is a sport, like an e-sport rather these days, because most of business right now is done online, or at least that's where there's a lot of opportunity. So it's like an e-sport, and that's really how you should be treating it. It's a lot of fun, and you should definitely get started as soon as possible. But with that said, hope you enjoyed this video, and that's about it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.